Hey, how y'all doing? Today y'all gonna be doing cooking with Titus. Today I'm gonna be cooking some chicken Alfredo. Basically, you have your ingredients over here. You have your basic ingredients: salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. You got your Parmesan cheese. You have your Italian 5 cheese for cheese, and you got your Parmesan shredded cheese, and you also got your granite Parmesan cheese too. You also have your pina pasta noodles. And you have milk. First, what you want to do, you want to cut your chicken up into quarters, into cubes. I already got started on it. I put my seasoning on it and everything. How much seasoning you want to use is you want to use a tablespoon of each seasoning. The only thing I did not use a tablespoon of is some salt. I use a half of teaspoon of salt. I'm not a big salt person. You can always add salt too, but you can't take away. So make sure you don't get too heavy with your salt. I have 7 cups of milk over here simmering, and I have my water back here boiling for my pita noodles. So I've already got started with my chicken. Basically right now I am cooking my chicken slowly. I don't have the eye on the stove too high, and I don't have it too low. I have it on medium heat right now. So the cheese that I'm getting ready to put into my milk over here, like I said again, it's pretty simple cheese. I never buy Alfredo sauce. Alfredo sauce is really easy to make. It doesn't take that long, and it also tastes better when you make it from scratch. It also depends on how you want your Alfredo sauce to taste. Today, I want my Alfredo sauce to taste kind of spicy, so I picked up some hot habanero Monterey Jack cheese. It's extra hot. And I have my Italian 5 cheese, and like I said, I got granulated Parmesan cheese. And don't forget, you got your powder Parmesan cheese too. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take the whole bottle of Parmesan, granite Parmesan cheese. I'm getting ready to dump the whole thing over here in my milk. Since it's got nice and simmered already. Let me open it up. Dump the whole thing in there. Dump the whole thing in it. Everything today, it did not cost that much at all. Basically, all of the ingredients I paid for today. I bought a pack of 4 chicken breasts, boneless. I bought some milk, I bought cheese, and I bought the noodles. I paid $30 for everything for a family of 4 chicken Alfredo. So I'm about to go ahead and start dumping all my other cheeses in there too. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna let all this cheese melt together. So like I said, the milk is going to basically melt everything. It's going to get really stringy. And then when it gets really stringy, it's going to start melting, and it's going to get creamy after a while. It's going to probably take good 5 to 10 minutes for it to get nice and creamy. And then once it gets really creamy, it's going to get really loose. When it gets loose, you're going to add some cornstarch to it to thicken it up a little. So I'm going to go ahead and dump my cheese in so it can go ahead and start melting it. You don't want to have your eye up too high on the milk, because if you have the heat up under it too high, it's going to scorch the bottom of the pan. So just keep it on low heat. It ain't no rush. You don't have to rush it. It's going to get done when it gets done. No matter how high you have the heat, it's not going to cook it no faster. So just let it simmer, let it cook slowly, and when the sauce is almost done, I will get back to y'all. Okay, y'all, I just want to show y'all that the cheese is going to start to look really thick. It's going to look like this. If it looks like this, don't worry about it. It just needs to get melted a little bit more. It will, I promise you, it's going to melt. I'm going to show you in a few minutes how it's going to look when it gets nice and creamy, and it's going to basically look just like milk again, so in a few minutes, but it's going to have a nice creamy taste to it. So give me a few minutes and I'll show y'all in a minute, okay? Alright, so I'm back, and I'm getting ready to add my cornstarch. It's 1/3 cup of cornstarch, and you want to add about half of the 1/3 cup of water to your 1/3 cup of cornstarch. And you want to see how nice and thick it is. This is the consistency you want. You want it nice and thick. So I'm getting ready to show you now how your sauce is going to look after the cheese melt in there. Let me rinse my fingers off real quick. This is the nice consistency you want right here. You see no strings, no nothing. It's all the cheese that melted. Looks really good and nice. Now what you want to do is you want to thicken it up a little. See how nice and thick that got? I don't know if you can see it, but it's nice and thick now. Nice and thick. Here we go, Alfredo sauce. Looks good, yummy. After you got your Alfredo sauce nice and thick, what you want to do now is you want to pull it off the eye off the stove now to another eye that is not hot anymore. Your noodles should be done. This is how you want your noodles to look, nice and thick. This is the end result of your chicken Alfredo. Nice chicken, penne noodles, Alfredo sauce. I'm getting ready to put it in one of my pans to put inside the stove. I have my stove preheated to 350, and we're gonna let that cook in the oven for at least 10 minutes. You don't have to cook as much as I do. You can cook with less noodles and less chicken. But I have a pretty big family, my brother and I. So get you some nice Italian blend cheese, toss it on top, pop it in the oven for 10 minutes, and you have some delicious chicken Alfredo. If y'all have any questions on how I did something, just leave me a comment at the bottom of my page. And y'all have a good day. Enjoy your eating.